You're watching the Touchliner podcast. Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchliner, Season 3, Episode 19. We're back.
We're back again.
We're back again with the white Vans.
I'm not wearing white Vans. I've never owned a pair of Vans.
Do you know what I'm wearing right now? My goat. Do you see that?
No.
It's Jordan. Do you not see the...
LeBron is the GOAT,
Do you know...
as we both know.
Is it not there? It's there! The fuck?
Just making you look like a dick on purpose.
Right. Well, my goat. 2 3-peats. That's all I
You
gotta
have
say.
no idea how good Tim Duncan was.
Respect Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
But this is not a basketball podcast. Maybe we will get there. Maybe we'll do a basketball special in the playoffs.
That would be AIDS.
Basketball watch party at 3 a.m.
Oh my God, no. No thanks.
Take a shot every time Curry misses a 3.
I already have to watch all the UFC out of time zone, so there's no way I'm doing that NBA.
We should do the finals. I think the finals we should do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? If we hit 30 views, we'll do that.
I'm just calling that that's why Ron Baker is not a legit starter. Seems like a legit all-star.
Have a good day.
Have a nice day.
We didn't talk about football. Yeah? And we just watched United against Liverpool.
We did.
And
It's a good watch.
Should we talk about that first?
Yeah, let's talk about that first.
So this just happened. We both wrote United off. Rightly so.
As usual.
After all of the Christmas performances, losing to Wolves, getting battered by Newcastle, which I don't think we talked about. Spanked.
We'll talk about that today.
Forest. All these losses. 5 losses in a row before this game. And we come away with the draw. And arguably, with a chance at the end to win the game.
Yes.
Whether it is offside or not. Conscientious decision. Not too sure.
Ooh. Good word. Conscientious. I think United actually played quite well. I don't think we saw the best of Liverpool today.
Yep.
But I think United set up quite well, even though they are clearly quite shit.
Yes.
Like in their patterns of play. It's just there's no energy in there sometimes. And it feels like they only really scraped to get a draw there. But had the chance at the end to win. Zirkzee played through what looked to be onside.
I think off. It's so
Josh thinks
close.
off. It is
so close.
You do need the lines, but we haven't got the lines yet.
Yeah.
Played onside visually. Plays it across the box to Harry Maguire.
Anyone else
scores it, but Harry Maguire puts it over the bar.
Yeah, it's a shame. But there are 2 people on the line. You know, if you get on target, it gets blocked.
Does it get blocked?
And to be honest, I'd prefer this be offside than it goes in, I celebrate, and then it gets called. That's horrible.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
The fact that we were actually in a position to almost win at Anfield after 5 years of not scoring, we scored twice and we almost win.
Yeah.
Good performance. You know, Liverpool obviously are about to win the league. If they don't, it's a huge bottle. Bigger than Arsenal.
Oh, for sure.
Massive.
Probably the biggest bottle we've seen in a while.
Yeah. I mean, they should be winning the league. We are 14th. We are relegation fodder. I think that draw brings us from 14th to, checking my sources now,
Oh, yes?
13th. So
wow.
we're edging away.
Big movements.
This is amazing. So we've got, we're okay. We've just overtook West Ham. Have that, Jared Bowen, dirty dog.
How has that guy not been fired yet?
Who?
Lockabum?
It's because he was manager of Real Madrid once and Spain.
Who cares? So was Rafa Benitez.
It's
Rafa Benitez was there. Look at this bum now.
That's true.
Nowhere to be seen. He's in like the fucking second Spanish league or something.
He's running Al's Toy Barn, Toy Story.
Oh, yes.
It's him.
Good shout.
Thank you. But yeah, I mean, Amorim had it set up in a good way, but it begs the question. Roy Keane said it. Bruno Fernandes said it. Where has this been for the other, let's say, not big games, but games that are winnable?
Yeah.
Where's it been?
Like Wolves, you got assaulted.
Yeah, we got
Cunha.
Cunha literally were playing with us like toys, little toy soldiers. And we want him. Boy, do we want him.
Understandable, but only one season.
No, he's good last year. He's always been Wolves' best player.
I know, but I just cannot trust a player getting in form and then all the big clubs being linked to him in January. How many times have we just seen that never work out?
No, I don't think it's Jan. I hope they get relegated and we can get him on cut price in the summer.
I mean, we did that. Harvey Barnes. Got Harvey Barnes for a lot cheaper than it would have been if Leicester had stayed up that season.
That's true. That's what you got to do. You got to find the diamonds in the rough. But I mean, look, today we go away to Anfield. We get 48% possession. We actually hold the ball well. Same, kind of similar story to what we did at the Etihad, except we won at the Etihad. Yeah. Menu and Ugarte is the midfield pairing going forward. I don't think it's an argument. I think those two today looked really good. Ugarte was very good at winning the ball back, keeping the ball. Mainu doing his thing, dribbling. Bruno having a great game for the first time in weeks. Even he said he's been rubbish recently. That was a good performance from him.
Yeah.
He got the assist. And yeah, I mean, he was the maestro, you know. I still don't think he's captain. I think he did quite well.
Who do you give captaincy to that United team?
No one. I don't think
Maguire, maybe?
Maybe, but I generally don't think any of them are up to it. I think Maguire's a leader.
Maguire's got the passion for it, and he's obviously been captain
before
for England.
And for Solskjaer as well. Yeah. Solskjaer's captain. The thing is, he's a leader, but I just don't want him to be United captain. I don't think he's good enough.
That's fair.
And Bruno is not as much of a leader, but he's like good enough
Definitely
to be United captain.
Better player.
Yeah, so we need to find someone. One day, maybe Mainu, maybe if Martinez is more consistent, Martinez, you know, one of those things. But Salah, I mean, we talked about Liverpool today. Gakpo with an outstanding goal. Amazing goal, honestly.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, after Martinez's goal, which was fucking out of nowhere. We were putting the pressure on and he cannons it off the crossbar, 1-0. I say there's 40 minutes left. Gakpo sends De Ligt back to Holland.
It was not the best tackle.
PG. Right? That was not safe for work, what he did to De Ligt. Into the snow he goes. Top corner finish from De Gakpo. He's in great form. And penalty. De Ligt again. De Ligt is struggling to adapt, I think. And, you know, I'll give him the year because this season's a write-off anyway, but his hand's up here.
Yeah. I mean...
inexcusable.
In the box, your hand should never be that high.
Maguire, every time he goes for a block, he does that. You've got to learn to do that. And yeah, Salah scores the penalty. That's what he does.
Yeah. Onana got a hand to it, but he was just never going to stop it, was he? Like,
too powerful.
I also just don't think Onana has that confidence to stop a Salah penalty at the moment.
No, Onana's it's such an issue. If your winger is a confidence player or your striker is a confidence player, it's one problem. If your goalkeeper is a confidence player, that's not like I want to give him till the end of the season before I make my judgment, but I don't know if he can bring us forwards. I don't know. I have my doubts. But he played decent today, made a couple of good saves, saved that header from Van Dijk, which would have won them the game.
Yes.
Højlund, where was he?
Missing.
Zirkzee did more than him today.
It's true.
Zirkzee does more off the bench, in my opinion.
So he tried to put it across the goal one time, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he spooned it.
Yeah.
Which is just, you've just got to be putting those chances on target.
Yeah.
Alisson saved one chance as well. That was good.
Yeah. From
he just couldn't get it in the net today.
He's been in bad form recently, Højlund.
Yeah. And the thing is, you don't want this Zirkzee train to start going again where he starts playing a bit better and then his spot's jeopardised, Højlund, if he doesn't start performing in the league. Because you can perform in Europe all you want, but when it comes to the league performances, that's what's consistent. That's what needs to be consistent.
That's your bread and butter.
Exactly.
The league is the most important thing.
And he's just not doing that right now.
He needs to learn to, firstly, to be more confident, because that one-on-one he had too much time and he overthought.
Just stared at Alisson for too long. He was trying to figure out where to go. He had too much time.
Get your head down. Yeah.
Put your boot through it.
Yeah.
As Jamie Vardy would do.
It's true. It's like Martinez did and scored. And, obviously, Liverpool 2-1 up with 10 minutes to go. Garnacho, who you laughed at coming on, actually put in a good cameo off the bench, who I think is also better off the bench. So 2 good subs from Amorim in Zirkzee and Garnacho. Puts a ball in. Ahmad, first time finish. Robertson, really be blocking that, but he's washed.
Yeah.
We talked about this. He's washed.
I can't think of one Scottish player that's actually held it that long at the top level of the Premier League.
Oh no, I was going to say McTominay.
No. I mean, Liverpool have obviously been pushing for that title pretty consistently, and he's been in that team, in and out with an injury here and there. But he just doesn't look that good anymore, does he?
Yeah, it's age has caught up to him. He's making mistakes.
Yeah.
Should really be blocking that Ahmed shot, but goes between his legs. Alisson wrong-footed. 2-2. And then, obviously, Onana makes a save from Van Dijk. We go on. And at the end of the game, we get a free kick near the corner flag. Comes in, goes back out to Bruno. Bruno, plays it into Zirkzee.
As we said,
crosses it in.
With more confidence, you think Zirkzee would take a shot at that.
Yeah,
but after the booing from his own fans,
chanted at him today, chanted Joshua Zirkzee, which I respect. Just booing him off the pitch is a disgrace.
Do you know what it is though? What I didn't appreciate was Gary Neville and some other pundits afterwards being like, you don't go down the tunnel that early into a game.
Yeah.
You don't do that. Which, you don't. But also, like, you're at home. The home fans are chanting you and booing you off the pitch. What is he? He's like fucking 19 or 20.
He's 23.
He's like 23. He's still
a kid. He's
still
at the top
a kid
level. It's a top level. Yeah,
and it just seemed a bit like shit from the United fans, to be honest.
I agree. If you booed him, fuck you. Like, come on, man. He's our own player. You should never boo no matter how bad the performance is. Because, like, you score 2 own goals, you get sent off. You don't boo your own player off the pitch. Yeah. Come on now.
100%.
Yeah, but anyway, he plays it across to Maguire. Not the best pass, it bounces. But Maguire...
But it's good enough to put it on target. It's not that bad of a ball.
I agree. Alisson's backpedaling. You've got 2 players on the line. But he fires it over the bar. Anyone but Maguire goes in.
Anyone but Maguire.
Yeah. But listen, I thought we were going to get spanked.
Except maybe Anthony.
True. I think we get spanked. I thought we were going to get spanked.
Yeah.
We showed up. We took the game to them. We got a point. We could have won if it was onside, which is annoying.
It's true.
But we move. We've got Arsenal away in the Cup at the weekend now. You've got Arsenal.
We've got Arsenal
away
on Tuesday,
so they're going to be more tired than us.
Which will be good.
Yeah, and United, I think Amrim's got us playing good in the big game, so he's got us going away to Etihad, away to Anfield, hopefully away to the Emirates, where we already lost. We can go and give them a game and give them something to think about, because in the past our managers have just sat back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked what I saw today, but we need to see this in the small games. That's my takeaway from this.
You can't just show up once every 4 weeks against a top 5 team.
Yeah.
Or Liverpool especially.
Yeah, you can't.
You just can't.
We've dropped so many points. We're still in the bottom half. We still, as far as I'm concerned, in a relegation battle.
Yeah.
Fucking get points on the board now.
100%.
You've got Southampton after the FA Cup round and Brighton, I think.
Yeah.
You've got, that's 2 winnable games. One very winnable game.
Southampton.
Southampton, they are the worst team in the league. They have 1 win.
Yeah.
They could beat Derby's record if they're not careful.
Wow.
Worst point tally. But yeah, I mean, enough about the United-Liverpool game. Good draw, good point. Do you want to talk about the Newcastle United game first, or do you want to just talk about Newcastle?
I guess we can just skim over it quickly.
Let's go for it.
It was pretty much what we expected.
Yeah, so that's why I thought we'd get spanked.
Yeah.
You showed up.
It was obviously Zirkzee getting booed off.
Yeah.
That was in that
was
game.
A talking point, yep.
But Amorim playing Zirkzee in the middle...
On the left side of a 3, yeah.
On the left side of a 3. Yeah. As slow as it is, right? And you're putting him against Bruno, Tonali, and then Joe Linton, who will drop there as well.
Not helped by Eriksen and Casemiro.
Quite literally.
Behind him.
Yeah, the runners of, Newcastle.
You've got a guy with a pacemaker and a guy who should really be in Saudi Arabia. Against the most
some of the best midfielders
right
in the league.
now, the most energetic midfield in the league.
Yes,
I would
definitely.
So
and only for half the price of other midfielders like Declan Rice and Moise Caicedo.
Caicedo for 115 million does not get.
Do you know how much Sandro Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes cost?
80?
90. 8.
98. So that's less than Rice, less than Caicedo.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Tonali was 50 something with add-ons, and then Bruno was 40 something. So for 2, let's say world-class midfielders. You're not saying Tonali.
I'll say
Bruno
they have the
Guimaraes
potential. They have the potential 100%.
Interesting.
But they have to prove themselves.
It's true. They need to win trophies.
Yes. They need to win trophies, and if you get top 4 this year, we can start talking about it. Start talking about it, not accepting it.
Maybe they might just make top 4.
They might.
But maybe they will.
They might. They came to Old Trafford. Well, you came to Old Trafford.
It's true.
Battered us. Scored 2 goals unmarked in the 6-yard box.
Not that that's difficult to do. Go to Old Trafford and win. 2
unmarked goals in the 6-yard box. Rashford in the squad didn't play. And we had chances, but you just kind of when a kid is swinging, you just hold them by the head.
Just holding them by the head.
That's exactly what it was.
And then just spitting on them, just so they know their place.
It's crazy because in the second half, you didn't come out first gear. You didn't need to.
We didn't really.
You didn't need to, and they got the win. But Newcastle in great form.
That first 10 minutes of the United game was easily the most dominant 10 minutes I've seen Newcastle play.
I couldn't believe what I was watching.
A lot of it was down to the midfield.
Yeah, man, because obviously Bruno was out. Not that he was been in great form, but Bruno was out. He's rested Mainu. He's played Casemiro and Eriksen, which I haven't seen.
I've just never seen
Don't know
Newcastle's
why.
midfield play as fluidly as that. And that was
Yeah.
when Zirkzee was in the middle.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
true. I mean, it's
Not that he should be playing there anyways.
he shouldn't. I mean, Zirkzee, I think, works well in a team that's solid and has a structure, and he can just have a free role. But when you're in this don't even call it a transitional period with this United team. You can't.
Transitional decade?
You can't. Yeah, literally, you can't let this Newcastle team, who are in such good form, literally jumped 7 places in the last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Can't
literally.
let them do that. We should have really showed up. Maybe Casemiro and Mainu I would have kind of agreed with, but Casemiro and Eriksen's a death wish. We're lucky
Yeah.
it wasn't more.
Yeah, 100%.
But fair play. I celebrated the
Good game, sir.
Good game. Isak points, whole assist. Can't really complain.
Jacob
FPL
Murphy
points.
points.
Jacob Murphy
That's
points.
what we want.
2 weeks in a row.
Oh, yes.
And
that's massive.
but yeah, I mean, to talk about Newcastle more. Newcastle went on to beat Spurs
We did.
in
2-1.
their own backyard.
I will, again, not stay on this too long. We don't want to be talking about... We've got other stuff to talk about today.
Yeah, we have a lot. So let's go.
What I'll say about that game is Ange lost his head at the end of it, didn't he?
He did. He said that what was it? If it was a level playing
If
field.
we were all on the same level playing field,
Interesting.
equal,
Tilt.
Tottenham would have won. And he said that about 5 times over and over again in the post-match interview. Now, the game that I watched was a lot more one-sided than that.
That's true.
So I don't know what Fat Ange was watching, but what I will say is cry more.
Cry even more. Actually.
Very rattled.
He's, the Tottenham job is very hard, and you can see the pressure's getting to him.
Yeah, I mean, he put it on himself. He put that pressure on himself.
He did.
Ange put all the pressure
He
on
did.
himself when he said that he wins something in his second year.
It's true.
And now you've got Tottenham fans who think that they're, going to go and win this Carabao Cup.
It's the history of the Tottenham. Chiellini said it best.
It's true.
The history of the Tottenham. They can't see. Listen, this game, Newcastle at home in form. The fact that he sticks by his guns no matter what,
Yeah.
fair. But also there has to be a point where you're like, we're not in good form.
Yeah.
Let's set up more
We
defensively.
need to do something different.
And they couldn't score in
No.
that second half. That game could have gone on for another 90 minutes.
Yes.
They wouldn't have scored.
Also completely ravaged with illness. That team is not their first
Third
team.
choice keeper.
Yeah. Third choice keeper. And he was getting cheered by everybody in that stadium,
Really?
actually. It was because he'd been there for 9 years.
Yeah.
And he'd never had a senior game. So he's like the Carlson, Scott Carlson, whatever his name is, of Tottenham. That was his first professional game, which is so crazy.
That's funny.
So
That's
yeah,
funny.
he was probably had a good game. He actually did have a good game, that Austin guy.
Yeah.
But honestly, cry more. All the Tottenham fans who don't like Joe Linton now, cry again. You're rattled. That's all I have to say about it.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I want to say that, that Ange Meltdown, golden. Tottenham are now 12th, 2 points ahead of us. That was their 10th loss of the season.
Jesus.
So they've lost half their games in the league.
Yeah, they're not getting results. They're not even getting draws.
Yeah.
They either win or lose. That's why there's no consistency there. You're not even building a steady base to get points off of.
You can't.
Never mind, do they make it like Moneyball? All about just getting points.
They should be now at this point, but they won't because Ange is going to stick by his guns. And I do worry that Amorim might fall into that. But
Yeah.
the United job is very different to this.
I feel
Two
like
different things.
that's true. I feel like that United job, the way he's handling it is actually a lot better than the way Ange is handling it right now at Tottenham. At least he's being honest and he knows that they're a bottom half team right now. They know they're in a relegation battle.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So at least there's that sort of, realization from Amorim that this is no easy job. This is probably the hardest job in the Premier League. To be honest, that Man United job, hardest job for any manager in the Premier League.
That's true. And at Tottenham, you can't be expected to win things when you're not backed as much. But yeah.
And they're not.
Unlucky. But that win puts you guys in 5th.
Yes.
How many points is that? I can't see.
2 points
1
off.
point from Chelsea.
Yeah, 2 points off of 3rd.
Yeah,
Off
that's
Forest.
And Forest have a game in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look.
Because Chelsea just dropped points.
This is what you need.
yesterday.
Joe Linton, everyone getting rattled by him.
Yes.
Dirty. He is a bit dirty.
He's a bit dirty, but Also, you need someone who's going to put a few decent tackles in.
True.
We used to call Jamie Vardy. We used to call him the axe murderer when he had the mohawk going on.
Yeah.
Because he just looked hard as fuck.
Yeah.
And he would snap people.
It's true.
He
did.
All the people that were crying when Wayne Rooney was playing.
Yep.
Dirty player.
Hold.
But
Joe Linton's not as good as Rooney or Vardy. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, he's not.
And also,
even I can't say that. Even I can't. Lewis Bowden, though, would probably say that.
He probably would. Honorable mention as well to Gordon. Looks like he's getting form again. He's a Scouse rat.
He's getting battered right now. He got his fucking nose popped.
Yeah.
He got stood on the other week.
Battle scars, man. But listen, Gordon, fair play, is hitting form again. Might
finally
look at him for FPL.
Yes, we've been waiting. We've been saying it on the podcast. You're back. Just stay like this. Just stay in this form.
There's Mullet.
Yes, there's Mullet.
Ratty.
Sure.
So moving on from our teams. City, win!
Again?
Two wins in 14 games, or did they win last week?
Yes, they did, yeah. They won against Crystal Palace, was it?
Leicester. So that's 3 wins in 14. You know what? 15. There might be the end of the run. There you go.
I will say this, though. I watched that Leicester game.
Here we go.
Leicester deserved way more out of that game than they got. They just could not finish their chances. Vardy, from less than 6 yards out, puts it over the bar from across. Like, they had the chances in there, and City were just scoring.
Yep.
And that's just how it goes sometimes. Yes. That's just how it goes. Like, I don't think that they're out of it yet. I think they still look ropey, to be honest. So
yeah, it's not great. They still conceded at home, which, fine, but I don't know. They're taking the chances. To have Haaland back scoring again shouldn't be underestimated. To have him back on the score sheet. Foden scoring after my take last week.
Yes, the touchline curse.
I did say again. It's 2024. 2025 is a new year. Let's see if Foden.
Forget the takes from 2024.
Yeah, they don't exist. It's the wassa in your head. They're not real. Arsenal. Hello. This is a talking point. So they drop points to Brighton. They get a. I can't remember who scored the goal.
João Pedro.
No, the Arsenal goal. It was a Marino goal. I think Marino scored. No,
not really the point though. Who cares? Let's talk about the interesting part. That headbutt.
Nwaneri, the 17-year-old.
Yes.
The new Saka. I like the look of him. I just want to say
that headbutt on João Pedro.
Yes, the penalty.
What do you make of that?
Penalty
all day.
Penalty all day. Listen, the commentators were saying, "Oh, it's unusual. I've never seen anything like that." Yes, that's because defenders are usually not stupid enough to headbutt the attackers.
Need we say more? In the box, the ball gets headed onto his head, so it's not like he's even touches the ball by his movement. The ball gets headed off of João Pedro onto him, and it just glances him. It doesn't even get a significant amount of contact. And who was it? Who actually? Saliba just goes in like a bozo head first, like smashes into him.
Yeah.
And people are saying, "Oh, that's accidental. How can you give that?" What does it matter if it's accidental or not? When did that become a thing in giving fouls in the penalty spots?
That's true.
If Joelinton goes into the box and kicks someone's leg, but he was just trying to run, is that still not a penalty?
Still a pen.
So just because it's the head and you're going into a header, if it's a tackle, you're going into a tackle with your leg, you're going into it with your head. It's the same principle.
It's true. And Arteta crying after that. Unlucky. He said he's never seen anything like that in his career.
You know what? I've never seen a trophy for you, La.
Oh,
that's what I've never seen.
With fans.
You winning a trophy with fans.
Yeah.
And your team.
Exactly. Trophies without fans don't count.
Actually. We just keep rinsing this whole Audi Cup. Not Audi Cup thing.
Arsenal don't even have an Audi Cup.
Yeah, that's true.
FA Cup with no fans doesn't count.
And Emery's team?
Yeah.
Going to keep milking that.
Exactly. Milk it.
Anyways, moving on.
Anyway, finally, Chelsea, literally, they were second a few weeks ago.
We said they were in a title race.
We did. We did. And then they went and lost to Ipswich.
You know what? We can hold our hands up.
They lost to Ipswich and they dropped points to Palace.
We can hold them up and say we were wrong.
They are Chelsea.
They're Chelsea.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
All these London clubs, man, you can't trust them to win anything.
The consistency's never there.
You can't. No London clubs won the league since Chelsea in 2017. So we were doing a GCSEs, actually.
Jesus
Last
Christ.
time a London club won the league. So, yes. North superior. Not Liverpool, though. We don't claim them.
It's true.
Stinky.
Middlesbrough.
I'm going to go check this just in.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We're all good, baby. All good. Don't worry. You can see it fully now. You can see it fully.
I'm still scared.
Oh, no. Don't get me started. I was fucking pissed.
Yeah.
That week. I was so mad. Anyways.
Okay, so that concludes our game summary, should I say. So that's the first part. We'll move on to predictions later.
Yes.
But now we have
about it.
a couple of subjects that we want to talk about.
Shake it more. Shake the camera more.
Which one do you want to do more?
Yes.
Which one do you want to do first?
We'll go in... I'm going to let you decide. I'm going to let you decide, my friend.
Okay, I'm going to start with Zirkzee.
Okay.
Zirkzee subject.
I've been seeing I've been seeing this narrative on social media about Zirkzee being the worst signing of 24-25.
Don't.
Obviously, we've not had the January transfer window yet.
It's true.
So, what do you think that he's the worst signing?
Absolutely not.
Because
not.
I can think of 5 more off my dome.
That's I can think of 5 more.
You're joking.
I'm not. I'm being serious, Wahali.
This is what we do.
This is what we do.
We didn't plan it. We didn't plan it.
We don't plan things. All right.
Your first one. First signing, worse than Zirkzee this year.
Very, very easy.
Okay.
As soon as I came up with the idea, I thought of this.
Should we say it at the same time?
Can we do this? Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, then go.
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Sterling.
Mason Mount.
Oh,
okay.
Mason Mount was last year.
He's on loan.
Yeah, but Mount was last year.
Yeah, but he only came back this year.
No,
he's not even played a full season of football.
Yeah, I know, but he played a bit last year.
No. Mason Mount.
Nah.
Mason Mount counts as a Ten Hag signing.
Yes, because it was 2 years ago.
And Amorim wasn't even here to sign any of his own players. So I'm taking Manchester United signings as the last time they had a decent transfer window.
You're going to be going back a long way for that.
Sterling's on loan.
Yeah, still signing. So
I didn't do any loans.
If you signed Anthony on loan, I'm sorry,
I didn't do any loans.
Okay, I'm counting that as a signing.
I did think about him though.
Okay,
I did think
that's
about
good.
him.
Yeah, I know. I'm counting Sterling.
Course.
Arsenal went out of their way on deadline day to get him.
Yeah,
like we almost did. Thank God they got him. Don't
go and look back at the touchliner clip where I said he could actually really work in Arteta's system. Don't look at that.
I think I said that.
That
too.
was AI.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's not us.
I mean, he's not getting started. Nwaneri is getting started.
That's true, but he's also a bozo.
Yeah, exactly.
Bozo and wash.
Exactly,
so.
And I don't know if they'll buy him. Probably not.
Okay.
But yeah, Sterling's there for me.
Okay.
Hold on, I've got a list.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see what he says.
Can we say this next one to get? Do you think we?
I need to relook at my list.
Okay, I'll give it to you after this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Joao Felix.
Okay. I've also gone for Joao Felix in my list. There we go. Remembered it off the top of my head.
Because he came on loan a while ago and he was shit.
Yeah.
And they decided, you know what we need? Shit.
And all he's done is now, the only thing he is a second team player.
That's true.
He just sits in that conference team. And by the way, he is only playing in the Conference League right now.
He scored against Ipswich and it was offside.
Yeah. Like, how much money did he sign for? Let's have a look.
How much was that actually?
45 million.
There we go.
32 games that he's played. 5 goals and 2 assists.
Good Lord.
For 45 million. That's what we're doing.
Lord.
Maresca, that's what we're doing around here.
Good Lord.
Okay. Just stop being a joke, man. Okay. He hates sports. Bum. My next one. Gundogan.
Ooh, Gundogan. That's a good shout.
Gundogan is a shout.
Good shout, you know.
We know how good he used to be.
Yeah. Washed.
Completely washed. Should have stayed in Spain.
Washed.
But why did he come back? What was the reason?
Barcelona are broke. They need money.
Oh,
They couldn't register Dani Olmo.
Yes, I heard about that. Yes. There was celebrations in the Barcelona office, and then they realised it hadn't gone through.
Yeah, they're looking at the wrong bank account.
Yeah, that's fucking...
It sounds like me after a night out back at uni, because I don't do that anymore.
It's true. He doesn't drink anymore, guys.
I don't.
No.
Water.
Yes, it's vodka. I've
got a bit of an obscure one for you.
Okay.
Dewsbury Hall.
Okay, that's understandable.
30 million.
That's completely understandable.
30 million.
This guy was at Leicester and practically thrown his career away.
Yeah. He could have gone anywhere. I reckon Villa. He could have gone to even a mid-table team like Brighton.
Just stay at Leicester. Just stay at Leicester. They gave you. He was an academy product.
Yeah, I know, and he was good. He had his role.
So dumb.
But now he sits in that conference team just like Felix. Obviously didn't pay as much for him, but Could have done so much more somewhere else.
Yes. Let me give you the next one. I have written down 6. Obviously, we're only supposed to do 5.
Okay.
I've written down 6 because one of
3 or
them
4?
wasn't a signing from this year.
We've done 4, right?
No, we've done 3 so
3.
far.
Okay, that's fine.
My next one, Fulkrug.
Yes. Weird teeth, man.
What was the point?
Yes. Literally doesn't even play.
What was the point?
Antonio's literally been in a car crash. Hope he's all right.
Oh, yes, please.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hope he's all right. But Fulkrug is barely getting a fucking sniff. Like,
he's been injured for 10 games
Yep.
since the beginning of the season.
it's true.
He's started 3.
Yep.
He's come off the bench from 6.
Mm.
He's only scored 3 times. Now, I don't remember how much they signed him for. Do you remember?
No, I don't.
I don't
it wasn't
remember.
much.
It wasn't
but
that much.
Still.
But still, to sign him
Nice.
and then for it to be injured straight away is a bit of a joke, in my opinion. I think that West Ham, and we said West Ham were doing great business.
It's true.
How wrong we were. Somerville, Fulkrug just signed, and you're just not seeing the best out of them.
It's true.
You know?
It is true. I have 3 more, actually.
Yeah.
Let me just remember these. Okay. There you go. I was your knight in shining armor. All right,
Oh.
I've gone for Chiesa. We saw him on the bench.
Where is he?
we s-
Where is he?
We saw him on the bench.
I have him as well.
We saw he has been injured. He's only
Yes.
played for the reserves.
Yes.
Has he made 1 appearance?
In the Premier League 2. He's made 1
yeah.
appearance in the Premier League 2.
They signed him from Juventus as this backup winger, and he's done nothing.
He's made 1 appearance in the Carabao Cup. He's made 1 appearance in the Champions League off the bench. And he's played a total of 18 minutes in the Premier League.
You're going to say 80 something.
18 minutes in the Premier League. And now Liverpool are looking to send him on loan in January. That might be that's up there with one of the worst signings.
That
this
is
year.
really
That might
bad.
be the worst.
It
one.
was low risk, admittedly, but
It was a free transfer, right?
Yeah. No, they paid a bit. They paid
Okay.
a little bit for him, but it was like he was ravaged by injuries. Juve were just trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, it's obviously done. He's
Yeah.
obviously done.
He
at the
was
top level.
once a very good winger. I remember him
Yes.
at Euro 2020. He was very good, but different now.
Not it anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh,
no.
what? And you bring him to the most physical league in the world
After
and-
an ACL. Come on. Now.
Yeah,
Come on
genius.
now.
Okay, I've got 1 more.
I think we have the same.
I have
one.
2 more actually.
I have 2 more too.
Okay.
I'm going to go for Mr. Premier League winner,
Oh,
Calvin Phillips.
okay.
That is,
I looked at him.
you looked at me.
I looked at him for Ipswich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, I know that he's at relegation-bound Ipswich. You're probably going down, but
Well, there's maybe
this
we
guy,
don't know.
this guy was once part of that England midfield that went to the Euro final.
Yeah.
He was once hot property to the point where City wanted to sign him when he was at Leeds.
Yeah.
Once one of the best English defensive midfielders, should I say? But now look at him,
Just a
Bum.
shit player.
bozo.
Can't make weight anymore.
Exactly. He's struggling to stay fit, and honestly, I didn't know what to expect from his career in 2020, but I didn't think he'd be like this bad.
Who did? Who would have predicted that Declan Rice would have been the one to go further? Because I swear to God, I always thought that Calvin Phillips was
I
that
thought
guy.
he was really good.
I thought he was that
I thought
guy,
he was really good.
but apparently not.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say this very quickly and get this over with, okay? Not a signing from this year, but a signing that I think might have actually been such a detriment to the team. It's actually stopped them from winning titles.
Here we go.
Havertz.
Damn.
If Arsenal had just signed an out-and-out number 9,
Tony,
a Tony,
for goodness sakes.
even Isak, when we were going for Isak, Arsenal were interested.
Yeah.
They would have won the league by now. Honestly, they probably would have won the league by now. Because having that striker,
Isak, yeah.
it's just different.
It's true.
Havertz is an absolute travesty for the amount of money. What was it, 60 million?
Yeah. About 60.
Yeah, he had a decent season last year. Yeah, he had, what was it, like 13 goals or something like that?
Number 9, that's disgraceful.
For
Should
Arsenal,
not. For Arsenal.
starting number 9,
Can't be doing
disgraceful.
that. Cannot be doing that.
If they had, like we said, an out-and-out number 9, they especially with the fucking way they're playing right now with the corners, set piece FC, be perfect for
It'd be
you.
unreal. It'd be unreal.
But
unlucky.
you had to spend 60 million on a bozo who couldn't do it at Chelsea.
It's true.
So,
but my honourable mention.
Honourable mention.
Linked to Arsenal.
Oh.
They got rid of a bozo, to be fair.
Who?
Eddie Nketiah. Palace bought him for 30 million. This many Premier League goals. That's a flop.
We said he might be all right there as well.
I know. Sure. No, because he was okay for Arsenal last year.
Yeah.
He even scored the winner against us, but 0 at Palace. For your and they gave him the number 9. Like, Mateta's still doing all right for them, but yeah, I think that's a crazy signing. Have you got an honourable mention?
I've got the worst signing of the year.
Here we go.
When I mention this guy's name, I don't like speaking his name. I hate him so much. Brereton Diaz.
Got your name, Ben.
This guy signed.
It's true.
He's not won a Premier League game when he's played.
Might be part of the worst.
The greatest thing he's done this season was getting Shah sent off in the Newcastle game.
Ah, it's true.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
he rattled us. Lost that game, I'm pretty sure.
True.
And since he's played, he's not won a game.
Bum.
That's got to be up there.
It's true.
For the worst fucking signing. Was it Southampton he plays for?
Yeah.
Oh, easily the worst team in the league. He's contributing.
He went to La Liga for half a season, came back to Sheffield United on loan, and now he's joined Southampton permanently.
No goals and hasn't won a game.
Yep,
he's an attacker.
Has to be clear. Yep.
Anyways, yeah, that's my top 5 signings worse than Zirkzee.
And
because we like Zirkzee. He's like a friendly bozo. He's like a big friendly bozo.
Got, I believe, 4 goals, 1 assist. He's a nice guy. See him cry down the tunnel. Did not like that.
No.
So we'll give
him
a hug.
Not a fan of that.
Give him a hug, even though he's like 6'3". Still give him a hug.
Hug his belly button.
I will hug him.
Yes.
But yeah.
Anyways, I have got something I'd like to mention. You owe someone an apology.
No, an apology.
Let's just have a little think. Let's see if you can think about who he owes an apology to.
Oh, you mean the number 9 of the team that's only 2 points ahead of us? Do I really owe an apology to him?
Because
I don't think so.
If I remember correctly,
I don't think so.
Joshua and I have said that Dominic Solanke would not get more than 10 goals this season.
Premier League goals.
He's got 7.
Okay, yeah, so not yet.
It's January.
No, ACL. I'm not apologising yet.
You know he's going to score. He nearly scored 2 against Newcastle.
What's the key word there? Nearly.
Well, he scored 1.
I'm not apologising.
That's more goals than Højlund scored in recent games.
Okay, fairs.
Who's a better striker, Solanke or Højlund? Okay.
I'm not apologizing. I'm sorry. I'm not. When the camera's off, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Shut up.
That's all I've got. Besides the predictions.
Yeah. And now we've got the top 7, didn't you want to do?
The predictions?
Oh yeah, I thought you meant for next week.
Yes.
All right, we can rapid fire that.
Okay, first.
Liverpool.
Liverpool first.
Yeah.
Second?
City
as well.
Yeah.
Agreeing so far.
Yeah.
Third?
Arsenal
as well.
Yeah.
Third. Agreeing so far. Fourth? Chelsea agreeing so far.
Okay.
Fifth.
Newcastle.
Yeah. It's happening. Okay. Sixth. Now, have a little think about.
Can I look at the table?
You can look at the table. Let's have a little look at where certain teams are. Okay, at the moment, but take into consideration, how often do we see, your Nottingham Forest stay at?
I'm going for Aston Villa.
I also went for Aston Villa.
And in 7th?
In 7th, who's he gone for?
Tottenham.
Oh,
we're not finishing top 7.
You killed it.
Who did you go for?
Forest.
Oh, sorry, I completely forgot. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, can I change my answer?
No.
Yeah, Forest.
No. He said Tottenham are going to get...
Forest,
okay, wait, Tottenham are going to get top 8. Tottenham are going to get top 8, but you just said Solanke's not going to get more than 10 goals.
Forest are going to get 7th. I forgot about Forest.
Yeah.
No. I literally skipped past them when I looked at the table. Forest will get 7th.
Okay.
I think that the momentum they've built is too much.
And they've got great defence.
Yeah, and even if that's what I mean, even if they not fall off, but like if they get a bit worse in the second half of the season, they'll still...
They're unlikely to as well, because Chris Wood's still like hitting
Gibbs
form.
White is showing everyone.
Second top scorer.
I've been backing Gibbs
Yeah,
White
Gibbs
for
White.
so long.
Gibbs White's a baller.
He's so good.
Total baller.
Elanga hitting form. Yeah, nah. I think they come top 7 for sure.
Okay, bottom 3.
Bottom 3 easily Southampton. And then
Okay, 20th Southampton.
Yeah.
19th.
I don't know about the order though.
Doesn't have to be.
I'll go Ipswich at 19th.
Okay, I've gone for Ipswich at 19th.
And I'll stick with Wolves at 18th.
No.
Because
Cunha's going to keep them up.
No. Wolves are rubbish. The new manager bounce. Don't be fooled. That team is shit, right? I think Leicester will just edge it because Leicester have a man with Premier League experience.
Okay.
Premier League winning experience, dare I say.
He's not wrong.
Who
Can
did you
you
put?
get me into the Premier League app? There we go. I just need to look at the Premier League table.
Okay.
Show me the Premier League table. Thank you. I just need to fact check something. Where's the points?
There. It's on the third number.
Third column.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we know what we're talking about. Okay. My 18th place.
Yeah.
My 18th place pick is Everton.
Nah, man. Wolves' defense is too leaky.
Everton
Too
have
leaky.
survived 2 seasons now
They will
where they
survive
should
again.
have gone down.
They'll survive again.
They are not going to survive this
Go
year.
on, Dutch.
It's not going to happen.
They will.
Okay, Wolves, you can see in the way that Wolves are playing, you can see that there is something going on there. There's a new manager bounce. If they can get going, that can keep them up. Deitch is getting to a point where he's actually limiting the club more than anything. Yes, he's keeping them up. That's what he does. He keeps teams up.
I just think that's...
But where do they go? Where do the entitled, annoying Everton fans, where should they feel like their club should be going now? Because there's 3 seasons in a row now where they're in the relegation battle.
It's not all Dyche's fault, man. Look at the team.
No. It's not Dyche's fault. Like,
they've still got Dominic Solanke. Not Dominic Solanke.
Calvert-Lewin.
Dominic Calvert. See, anything named Dominic, you're shit.
It's true.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
It's true.
He's still wearing number 9 on his back. He
Yeah.
doesn't start all the games, but...
We're linked with him, by the way. But we're linked with him every year.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Every
him
year.
and Beto. What is that? What is that? What is that strike force? Like, and this is coming from a United fan with 0 strike force. Yeah, man. I mean, but Everton have a defense and they still have Jordan Pickford, who I don't rate, but I think he's a decent enough goalkeeper. He rattled. Everton won the other day against I can't remember who.
I accidentally went into it by mistake. Anyways, yeah, you were saying you can have it back now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, man, they won the other day against who did they win against?
I don't remember.
Well, they didn't. No, they didn't win. Sorry, against City.
Yeah, well,
it was 1-1.
They drew against City.
It was
but also
1-1.
that was before City won a game.
Yeah, that's true. But
but
look, when Everton concede, they either they keep clean sheets or they concede one.
That's true.
They concede 1, they concede 2. The last time they conceded more than 1 or 2 was against us. We scored 4. I can't fucking believe that. But yeah, we scored 4.
I just think Wolves are going to strengthen in January. I just don't think Everton will.
Concede 2, concede 2, concede 2, concede 4 to Everton.
Yeah,
concede
but
4
that's
to
the thing.
Bournemouth,
Like
concede
they're definitely going to strengthen at the back.
I don't know. I don't think there's many defensive reinforcements available right now. And I think Cunha's great. I agree with you. I think he gets at like 15 goals even. But that defense, you're playing 5 at the back and they're all bozos except for Ait-Nouri.
Yeah.
4 bozos there. Jesus.
Even Ait-Nouri, I'm not a fan of. To be honest.
Really, I want Ait-Nouri at United. He's a wing back. I'd love him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Nasrawila.
At right back.
Oh, that's
Get
true.
rid of Dallin.
Yeah.
Or keep him on the bench.
Please get rid of Dallin.
Or get him on the bench. But yeah, that's
everything.
Those are our top 7. We'll just quick fire some obviously midweek games. Do you beat Arsenal in the semi-final first leg of the Carabao Cup?
Yes, we do.
I think you lose by 1 goal.
I don't see this run ending in January. I think we could lose in February, but I think we've got so much momentum right now.
Okay.
It would take the best team in the league to beat us, which is Liverpool.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Also, no Saka as well.
Nwaneri.
Nwaneri.
That's
Mate, Joe Linton's going to probably cause bodily harm to him.
That's true.
Serious, violent bodily
That's
harm
true.
to that boy.
Could happen.
Okay.
Tottenham, Liverpool. Tottenham at home.
Liverpool. Let's be honest. Because they're going to play in the Carabao Cup.
True.
Is that not the Carabao Cup?
Yeah,
fixture?
yeah. That's the other semi-final.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't think Tottenham.
No, Spurs will Spurs it. They'll win.
No.
It's the first leg. They'll Spurs it. They'll Spurs it. Liverpool after that game will be like shit. And then literally in 3 days...
It'll be like 10-0 in the second game, do you reckon?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Tottenham will win by 1 or 2 goals and then they go to Anfield and lose 4-0.
Yeah,
like, it'll be like that.
Yeah.
And then at the weekend, it's FA Cup games to be fair, so I'm just going to go for the big teams. I see none of them here. Arsenal United.
Yes.
At the Emirates. Which will obviously the touchliner after that as well.
3-1. Arsenal. 1 fucking draw to Liverpool.
I think we draw. And then we'll do a replay at Old Trafford. I think that's fair.
Okay.
I think that's fair. And that'll give us a good chance because right now the season in the league is gone. We're not going to get top 7. We're not going to get Europe. Go all in for the cups. You've got to go all in for the cups. So that's the Europa League and the FA Cup.
Yeah, I was going to say you're not in the Carabao Cup anymore.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. All right, FA Cup, Europa League. These 2 you've got to go for. And I think Europa League's more important because if you win that, if we somehow win that, that's Champions League.
It's not happening, buddy.
But it's going to be tough. And I think the FA Cup is clearly, you saw last season, we're a cup team, man. We're a mid-table cup team.
It's true.
And know our level. Fucking go all in for that. And you have to do it. Beat Arsenal by any means necessary. Yeah.
God, I am really hungry.
Me too. Bum of the week, Saliba.
Oh yeah, Saliba. Definitely. Just like giving it the Yadar.
Giving it the
Bosh.
get out of my country. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
He's giving it a bit of that.
We've heard some of that.
Interesting.
Recently.
But yes, you are the bum of the week, Saliba. Well done. Arsenal could have been close to Liverpool, but you ruined that by giving João Pedro a penalty and me some FPL points.
Yes.
And on that note, Arsenal fans, every fan, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Follow us, repost our TikToks, comment, abuse us, do all we want.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week. We're back in the snowy UK and in a bit.